Building better connections at work. 5 powerful moves to improve coworker relationships. Introduction. We spend more waking hours with coworkers than we do with our own families. Think about that. Over the course of a lifetime, the average full-time employee will spend more than 90,000 hours at work. And during that time, the quality of our relationships with our coworkers can influence so many areas of our life. Our mood, our productivity, our stress levels, and our overall job satisfaction. The problem? Building strong relationships at work isn't always easy. Whether you're new to a job, working remotely, juggling deadlines, or simply introverted, it can feel like a challenge to connect with others. And let's not forget how things have changed post-pandemic. Remote work, hybrid schedules, Zoom calls, they've all made it harder to build bonds that once happened naturally, by the water cooler or during lunch breaks. But here's the truth. Having even one genuine connection at work can increase your likelihood of staying in your job, performing better, and feeling more fulfilled. This audiobook is your guide to making those connections. Not through forced small talk or fake smiles, but with small, meaningful actions that create trust, respect, and real connection. Let's dive into 5 simple, but powerful moves to improve your relationship with coworkers. The foundation. Why work relationships matter. Humans are social creatures. We're wired to connect. At work, those connections create a buffer against stress and burnout. When we feel supported by our team, we're more engaged, more creative, and more likely to enjoy coming to work. In fact, research found that having a friend at work is strongly linked to better performance, lower turnover, and even higher profits for the company. And for remote workers, the stakes are even higher. It's easy to feel like a floating head in a sea of virtual meetings. Without intentional connection, loneliness creeps in. You start feeling unseen, undervalued, and eventually disconnected from the team. But the good news? You don't need to be everyone's best friend. You just need 1 or 2 solid, real connections to feel like you belong. Move number 1. Start with respect. Every strong relationship starts with one simple ingredient: respect. Respect isn't about agreeing with everything someone says. It's about acknowledging their humanity, their efforts, and their right to be heard. Show up on time. Follow through on your promises. Don't interrupt. Give credit where it's due. Say thank you. These little acts, they add up. They tell people, I see you. I value you. I take you seriously. You can't build trust without respect. And without trust, there is no real relationship. Move number 2. Be curious, not just efficient. Work can get busy. We move fast, check things off our to-do list, hop from one meeting to the next. But relationships, they grow in the in-between moments. Instead of rushing through interactions like transactions, slow down. Ask your coworker how their weekend was, and actually listen. Remember their birthday. Compliment their presentation. Send a quick message saying, "Hey, I appreciate your input today." Small gestures, repeated consistently, build something big. Rapport. And when things go wrong, because they will, that rapport becomes a bridge that holds a relationship together. Move number 3. Don't avoid conflict. Navigate it. No relationship is free from conflict. Misunderstandings happen. Deadlines get missed. Feedback gets misinterpreted. But healthy relationships aren't about avoiding conflict. They're about navigating it well. Start by staying calm. Focus on the issue, not the person. Use I statements. I felt frustrated when the deadline was missed, rather than you always miss deadlines. Be open to their perspective. Most people want to do well. Most people don't want to let others down. When you approach conflict with maturity, you actually deepen trust because now the other person knows. Even when things get tough, we can get through it. Move number 4. Connect remotely with a purpose. Remote work has many perks, but one downside: fewer spontaneous connections. No bumping into each other in the hallway. No quick chats over coffee. So if you work remotely, you have to build relationships on purpose. Start a Slack or a Teams thread that's just for fun. Invite someone to a virtual coffee chat. Add a just checking in message to your calendar once a week to connect with Coworker and not talk about work. Even if it's just a 5-minute call, the intention matters. And during meetings, turn your camera on when possible. Make eye contact, smile, say hello at the start and goodbye at the end. These small human moments matter. They remind your coworkers that you're not just a task completer. You're a person. Move number 5. Offer help and ask for it. Helping others is one of the quickest ways to build trust and goodwill. If someone looks overwhelmed, offer to pitch in, share a useful resource, volunteer to take notes, ask how you can support. But just as powerful, asking for help yourself. It shows vulnerability. It creates a space for mutual exchange. And it tells others, I trust you. Relationships thrive on give and take. So give and receive. Final thoughts. One real connection can change everything. You don't need to be best friends with everyone. You don't need to force it. Just start small. One act of kindness. One moment of honesty. One little check-in. It can change how someone sees you. It can change how you feel about work. Because when you have people who see you, support you, and cheer you on, even the hardest work days feel a little lighter. You're not just better at work. You're better because of it. So here's your next step. Reach out. Listen deeply. Stay human. Because the relationships you build today will shape your tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Clarity and Change. If something in this audiobook resonated with you, maybe a shift in mindset, a new idea, or just a reminder you're not alone, take a moment to share it with someone you work with. It might just spark a new connection. And if you're enjoying audiobooks like this, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to Clarity and Change and leave a quick comment. Your feedback helps us grow and create more content that supports you at work and in life. This is just the beginning. Take what you've learned today and put it into practice. One conversation, one kind gesture, one real connection at a time. You've got this.